Why, hello everybody, welcome, my name is Rubydung, welcome to today's episode. As you can see, I'm over here at the gold farm. There's currently no pigmen inside of it, but pigmen are spawning inside of it, I believe, when I was doing a quick look around, but I'm going to give a little bit of a tour of the work I've been doing on it so far and before, in the previous episodes where I was working on it, and in today's episode where I was working on it earlier. So, currently this area does have a few platforms. Right here is the top area. This is basically a insurance that no gas will spawn. Then I have a small area here where pigmen can spawn in this open little gap, walk into these waterways here, and get pushed down into the center, this block here, in which case this is a drop down. Second layer, much the same. Then I can just continue downwards. Third layer, all the exact same as the previous. Fourth layer, continuing down here, and is this out? Yes, it is. So that is, I believe, 4 layers of a pigman farm. Not exactly a lot, but it might be enough for what I'm hoping to be doing in today's episode. So, yeah, as you can see, pigmen are spawning on these stairs, so they are capable of spawning. The thing is, I just need to begin getting rid of this area. So, I do need to do a handful of things. What I'm hoping to do is I need to go all the way back down to the bottom, and I want to build a drop-down area where the pigmen can fall down to. I am probably going to have it be based 24-ish blocks away from that area, because that should be enough that they will immediately die upon a drop. But yeah, this is also, as you can see, quite a few pigmen are spawning on my stairway down, so I'm hoping that I can see quite a few of them in the farm because of that. Obviously, there is no way to know that until I build the platform, but I can hope. So, I'm going to begin going down here. I'm going to need to get some stone bricks, and I'm going to build a platform at the area that I'm hoping to actually construct it at. So, oh yeah, I also didn't see I'm picking up random resources as I'm walking down here. So, I'm going to continue my slow descent down this area, because I'm hoping these pigmen don't kill me. Not in the sense that they'd be attacking me, but in the sense they push me off of my staircase, because boy, is this precarious. And I also probably want to go back to my main base and get some ladders. So, I'm going to be going down here and... oh, that's a magma cube. I'm going to go all the way back to my main base and get some ladders to begin replacing the staircase as well. So, I'm going to begin doing all the replacement stuff for this and get back with you guys. Oh, there's a lot of gold on the ground here. Yeah, about 16. So, I'm going to go back to the base, grab some resources, and get back with you guys, hopefully with a rework of the staircase. Okay, I have gone through here and have built the tunnelway leading all the way down from the farm. Also built a ladder for access, so that way if I wanted to actually get all the way up there, I don't think I can actually access it currently. I need to actually put a block down to access it. But there is an access way, so I can actually get all the way up there, and I've replaced the staircase with a ladder. Oh, and as you can see, this does work. Pigmen do fall down very occasionally. It's not a consistent thing, but they do fall down every once in a while. However, there's still a few changes that I want to be making. Number 1, I want to get onto this fence here. Oh, I want to get onto the fence and break these two. Then, yeah. I want to, actually, let's break one more. I want to actually build a different floor here. So a first floor and a second floor. Then, with that, I want to be using this floor here for the actual storage. I didn't bring any of the actual storage items with me. No, I did. Okay. By pure accident, apparently I brought wooden planks. I don't even remember bringing that. So yeah, this here will be where I'm actually storing all of that. I'm going to also build a crafting table for this area, so that way my companion crafting table doesn't have to be sitting down here in the depths of hell for too long. And let's put them right up here. Then, what I'm going to do is let's craft a total of 4 of these so I can have 2 double chests. Boom. Okay. So then with that, I'm going to do this. Okay. I'm also going to break this end here because I don't need it. Okay. So then with what I built here, 1 out here and 1 out here. Chest and chest. Okay, then break the bottom blocks. Oh, gotta be careful. And get on top of here. Boom, boom. Alright, and then build that up to the ceiling. Okay, so I now have a chest area. But that's not it. What I also want to do is break this down and replace that with a half slab. Boom. Okay, and fill that in. Alright, so little access way here for when the farm first is why can't I? Oh, obviously. I now have an access way. So this will be where the chests are stored. However, I'm also going to be using this as the area as to where the ladder will now be accessible. So boom, right here, here, and yes. Like this. And slap. Okay. Build this out. Boom, like that. Boom. Now all the drops are going to be centered on this area here. Right there. So, what I can do now, fall down this ladder, sort in gold here, rotten flesh here, and then use this as the AFK point. Then, when I want... Actually, no, the AFK point will probably still be right here. But, as I sit here and gather up resources, I do not have to be worrying too much about, that. So, what I also want to do is I might want to actually have this tube go all the way down and then the items won't spread out. That also might be another thing I want to do. But yeah, that is currently what I wanted to show you guys, that now there is a little access way to begin storing things. So just come down here, throw that in, throw that in. So, with that little access way made, I am going to do a little bit of polishing here. So, I'm going to do some polishing and get back with you guys, hopefully with this area looking a little bit better. Okay, I've gone through and polished up this area a little bit. So, I actually have a nice little interior room. So, ladder come up, come to this area, stand around here. We can put stuff in the chests. Currently, all my gear is currently in this chest. Come up here, and then we have the drop-down chute. Currently, have the pigment falling to the floor below. However, I do want to actually get some more resources back here at the base momentarily. So that way I can put in, boom, a little slab so I can have it all collect up here while I'm kind of working or something. Or have it fall all the way down here. I'm still kind of debating on which one I would prefer. But yeah, presumably I want to go back to the actual main world so I can get some more resources because I am completely out of wood over here. So I'm going to be picking up all of my things here, and going back over to the overworld here. Oh, another Pigman just dropped. Didn't drop anything though. And just pick up all of my gear here, and the rest of this is just kind of bulk stuff. So, I'm going to go back over to the overworld and grab some more resources and be back with you guys here in a second with all of those resources, well, accumulated, so I can show you what my plan here is for this little stone slab. So, be back with you guys here in a second. Okay, went back to the overworld, had to do the whole bedrock trick again. It's a little bit annoying, so anytime I need to go get resources, it can be a tad bit annoying, but I now can show you what I had for that little plan here. So, here is an access way, in which case, I want to grab the stone. Nope, okay. But, my little plan here is I want to have this built up for this little tunnel. Trapdoor on this block I can flip open and close, so that way if I want to come up here and gather all this and come back down, though I don't think I ever will. I think this is mainly going to be an access way, accessible through this ladder here. Then if I go down here, I get a shelf of resources that will be spawning. So I can go over here, drop off all of the things I've been gathering, so I can just stand here and have all the resources fall down and land on these trapdoors. And when I'm done with the farm, flip that open and go down the ladder. When I come up, flip that open, close it, and I can continue back with getting my shelf of resources. So I now have a little bit of a replenishing area for just the gold and rotten flesh. So I don't have to worry about having that fly all over the place because of trapdoors, and they're movable. So also if I want them to just fall down here or something, I just flip that up. Okay, apparently they just die on the trapdoor instead. Got it. I didn't drop anything up here. Okay, cool. So this trapdoor is basically just exists so that way I can collect the items a lot easier, and also so that way nothing will spawn on top of them, because this whole building here is spawn proof. So nothing will spawn up on this edge here, on this floor here, or these shelves here, or on these chests. So don't really have to be worrying about that. But either way, guys, with this now built up and the gold farm now properly done, that's probably going to be it for today's episode. Just basically got the entirety of the gold farm done, so that way now I can get gold. And you also might be wondering, like, oh, why on earth are you needing so much gold, apparently, for, that you decided to spend the whole episode working on this gold farm? Well, it was only one episode, well, technically 2 episodes worked on this gold farm, and now I have nearly, as long as I'm willing to AFK this area, infinite powered rails. So I can now hook up a rail system in the Nether or in the overworld and not have to worry about the iron of the rails, because that is my hardest resource, is the iron. If I use gold to substitute it, that's powered rails, because powered rails are the most important rail, arguably. The only other rail that can be argued for that is a standard rail. That is because a standard rail can make turns while a powered rail can't. So with this farm, I can go all the way to a location laying just powered rails. I just have to make sure that I always have a standard rail. But standard rails, 6 iron for 16, I don't have to worry about crafting those as much. So with that, I believe that is going to be it for today's episode. So, that's all I'm going to be doing for today's episode. So, if you guys have anything ideas that you guys want to see me tackle, then yeah, I'm always willing to do that kind of stuff. I like seeing any ideas that people may have. So, if you guys have any ideas like that, I might be working on that. So, that's going to be it for today's episode. See you guys in the next one. See you then. So long. I just punched that Pigman. So long. See ya. Bye.